Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Lieutenant General S. Mohan, Sena Medal, Mrs. Seva Medal, General Officer Commanding Madhya Bharat Area, respected dignitaries, Principal, Administrative Officer, respected staff and schoolmates. Good morning and a warm welcome to everyone. I am really privileged to have the pleasant task of welcoming the distinguished chief guest of this morning at the very outset. On behalf of the principal and entire Science School fraternity, I warmly and respectfully welcome Honorable Chief Guest, Lieutenant General S. Mohan, Sena Medal, Mrs. Seva Medal, General Officer Commanding Madhya Bharat Area. Lieutenant General S. Mohan, Sena Medal, Mrs. Seva Medal, General Officer Commanding Madhya Bharat Area, is an alumnus of Sainik School Amravati Nagar, National Defence Academy Khadagwasla, and Indian Military Academy Dehradun. He was commissioned on 14 June 1986 in the Corps of Army Air Defence. Academically inclined, the General Officer holds the post-graduate diploma in Public Administration, Master's degree in Defence and Strategic Studies, MPhil degree in Defence and Management Studies, and in Social Sciences. The General Officer, in his distinguished career, has demanded numerous command appointments. He was the commanding officer of Air Defence Regiment in Desert Sector, Commander Mountain Brigade in Eastern Theatre. He was the General Officer commanding Mountain Strike Division in Eastern Theatre before assuming the present appointment of General Officer commanding Madhya Bharat Area. During his illustrious career, spanning over a period of more than 35 years, General Officer has held various prestigious staff and instructional appointments, including Grade 2 Operational Staff Officer in Assam Rifle Sector, GSO 1 Corps of an Infantry Division on Line of Control in JNK, Assistant Military Secretary in Military Secretary's Branch, Colonel Q of a Mountain Division in Northeast. Sir has also served as Deputy GOC of an Infantry Division on Line of Actual Control in Eastern Theatre, Secretary, Chiefs of Staff Committee and DACIDS MS and SD Headquarter Integrated Staff. He has also served as ADG Procurement and ADJ Equipment Management NGOs branch IHU of Ministry of Defence Army. He has been an instructor at Army Defence College. The General Officer has several foreign key assignments also to his credit that include Force Headquarters Staff Officer in United Nations Mission in Sierra Leone, India's defense attached to Vietnam, Laos and Cambodia. The General Officer has qualified in Staff Course at Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, Higher Command Course at Army War College, Mau, and Advanced Professional Program in Public Administration, Indian Institute of Public Administration, New Delhi, amongst various other courses of instruction of repute. We are highly honored and indeed grateful to have you here, sir. I assure you that the presence of this morning is a source of great motivation and encouragement to all the cadets and the staff of this school. Once again, I welcome you, sir, and invite you on the dais to speak a few words. Sir, please.
Respected Principal, respected teachers, English officers sitting here, and my dear Sainik School cadets. I can't tell you what I feel now because just 45 years ago, I was admitted into the 6th standard of Sainik School Amravati Nagar. A sister school to you, another Sainik school like yours. And after so many years, I get to address a gathering like this, which perhaps one didn't dream of when between 1976 and 82 I was there. In fact, a special word for the teachers before I start. I am in touch with my teachers of that time. Most of them are in their 80s. And I can tell you anything good that has happened in my life, the first congratulations come from the Guru community of Sainik School Amravati Nagar. A Sainik School student forever holds his teachers in the highest esteem. And when I look at you from any Sainik school, when I see teachers, I feel I'm still a student in front of you all. And really, you are people who shape so many destinies. You will continue to do so in this school as well. My gratitude, compliments, and best wishes to all the teachers who are here, all the masters who are here. Cadets, can you all hear me? Last row? Okay. So think of me as one of you. Okay. Just think that I am speaking in 1976 and you are hearing it in 2021. Okay. So we are in that plane, absolutely equated to what you are thinking, what you are feeling. I can perhaps visualize. Sainik School Bhubaneswar is one of our foremost and oldest Sainik schools. If you see the history, the number of soldiers, air warriors and sailors, and the school has produced who have reached commanding heights in Army, Navy and the Air Force, that itself is a pantheon of stars whom you would, if you know about, you would simply emulate and join the forces. Sainik schools were created with a view in 1962, I think 62 or 61, for bringing public school education at the doorstep of a common man. A person who can otherwise not afford the so-called home schools of the world would join schools with equivalent or even better facilities, have a sort of a Navy military life, develop discipline, develop national spirit, patriotism, a character, which not only helps you to become good officers in the Army, Navy and the Air Force, but also enables you to be good citizens in every walk of life. If I talk about my own batch of 72 cadets who studied in Sainik School Amravati Nagar from 1976 to 1983, bulk of us, 75% of us, are working within the state to bring up the state and are doing very, very well. So the investment of the state in the welfare of Sainik School is not a waste, it's a tremendous investment which yields multiple times dividends. Few of us have joined the armed forces, and I'm glad to say that a Sainik School cadet always has an advantage when he joins the armed forces because he's mentally and physically oriented towards that sort of life. So I would like to look, all of you to look at me as a person who is amidst you, who is a cadet amidst you, who, having joined the NDA and then the armed forces, has been able to achieve the dreams that many of you must be having. So it is not impossible. It is very much possible, and you are all having an edge over others because of the fantastic training you get here in the 7-8 years you spent here. How many of you honestly nurture the dream today of joining the Army, Navy or the Air Force? Can you just put your hands up? Okay, almost everybody. How many of you do not want to join the Army, Navy, Air Force? Don't worry, nobody will question you after this. Is there anybody who doesn't want to join? Obviously, you cannot tell me even if you don't want to. So, I take it that all of you are interested. Any of you have any doubts about how good or bad the career would be? Any reasons why you feel it may not be a good career? Anybody who feels that way? Anybody who has a question to ask me? I think you're still thinking of I think you're all still thinking of me as a general talking to you. I am your school captain, 12th standard, having cleared NDA, standing here, just talking to you about how to clear NDA. That's what all, okay? Are you understanding me? Let me have a resounding yes. It should reach Sainik School Amravati Nagar, yes you say. Are you all understanding me clearly? Yes. That's good. So, nice to see that all of you want to join the forces. I am sure the school guides you on how to join the forces. But if at all you have any apprehension that it may not be a career worth your while, I am here to basically tell you no. It's a fantastic career. Cadet Mishra had virtually read out my biodata. The armed forces allow you to do a different job every 3 years. You would be a teacher, you would be an engineer, you would be a leader, you would be in the field, you would be maybe a pilot, you would would be a sailor, you would be, doing an administrative job in South Block and Cinnabon. You may be interacting with the state government and getting things done for veterans and ex-servicemen. You may be coming to Sainik schools and become principal here, vice principal here, or administrative officer here. The variety of jobs you would do within this one profession is which makes it very interesting. Any other profession you join, you do one job for your life in different levels. Here, every posting of yours, every tenure of yours will be something which is different. In some posting on the other, will discover where your interest lie, and thereafter you can progress in that particular field. Many young people feel there is no flexibility in the armed forces, that you join and then you are stuck for life. No, that's also not true. Within the armed forces itself, there is so much variety that you do not like a particular facet, you can always move on to some other facet that you like. There are psychologists among us, there are people who select cadets, there are people who train cadets in NDA and IMA. The sky is the limit, and the number of foreign exposures nowadays an armed forces also gets is something that, the reading of the biodata, if at all it serves some purpose, you would have all known. And I am a student who was sitting in the ranks like you long ago. If the system could provide all these opportunities to me, it will give you 10 times more opportunities, because every year we are expanding. So I end by saying that it's a great privilege for a Sainik School student to get an audience like yours, all boys about 40, 45, 45 years younger to him, and respected teachers who shape all of us. And in fact, I don't think in my entire Sainik School stay I got a chance to be so close to a principal. So now I'm able to stand next to him. So it's a great opportunity, and I thank the principal for it. And I thank all of you for sparing time and being with me and listening to me. Is there anything that anybody wants to ask specifically about any subject? The masters and teachers and are also welcome. Anything that worries you about Sainik School management, anything that you feel should change in Sainik schools, any suggestions for improvement? Yeah. Anything from the students? Okay. So, which class students are here? 10th and 12th are only here. Which are the 12th standard students? 12th standard students, just put your hands up. Okay. With somebody with a white mask there in the third row. Can you get up? What's your aim after 12th standard examination? What are you trying for? Indian Army. Okay. And what if by chance, the NDA doesn't come your way? What is the second choice? Life में alternatives होना चाहिए ना 3-4. Any other choice other than the Army, Navy, and the Air Force? Armed Forces Medical College. Okay. See, one thing I want to say is students from Sainik School, like my own batch I talked of, it's not as if only those of us who join the armed forces are serving the country. Everybody who is out in various professions, because of the character that the school gives you, makes you a good citizen of this country, and you can serve the country and you can have an enjoyable life. So while I force you, while I've been exhorting you all that you should join the armed forces, everybody cannot, I know. And everybody may not have the motivation, everybody may not get selected. And if you're not selected for NDA, it doesn't mean that there is something wrong with you. You're just destined for something maybe better. Okay, I know when you go for SSB, they tell you Rahul Dravid came for SSB, he didn't clear it. Our previous president Abdul Kalam came for the SSB and he didn't clear it. They say it, I don't know if it is true. So don't get too fixated on one career. You try, but have many choices in your mind. And there are so many opportunities today. We are also envious of you. There are so many professions today which were not existing when we were all young. Today there is sky is the limit. You have so many opportunities. So keep your mind open. You can serve the nation in various capacities. You can serve the people of this country in various capacities as doctors, as teachers, as lawyers, as administrators, as businessmen, as entrepreneurs, as entertainers. There's so many ways. As journalists, I feel that you all have an open mind. But why I am telling you to focus as the first priority on armed forces is because you've been trained for that for 7 years. You already are a half military man, isn't it? Have the girls joined the school as they are going to join? They joining now. So I think my message to them would be, which some of you may pass on, is the Army and the Air Force and the Navy are opening its doors massive way to win candidates now, and as years progress, there will be more and more opportunities for them. So you are all trained for it, you have motivation for it, and therefore I say that should be the first priority. But otherwise, I would exhort you all to keep your minds open. Wherever you go, with the sort of character that the school builds in you, you would be able to serve the country and also do well. With these few words, thank you very much for this opportunity, and Jai Hind.
Good morning to everyone, and I welcome the GOC Hyderabad area. An officer whom I met yesterday, since the time I heard that he's coming, when I went through his profile, I was really happy to hear that Namaragan coming and visiting the site once here. And I'm happy to say that I had served in Chinese school Amravati Nagar as a vice principal, and those moments were really good. And I'm sure there are many generals yet to pass out from the same school there. Why I'm talking to you here is, we at Scientific Bhubaneswar should also strive to reach these targets and these goals. We have air marshals and lieutenant generals and vice president generals passing out from the school. In the recent times, we need a lot of improvement in our approach. We look forward. His roll number is 1299. Sorry, if I'm not mistaken, sir. And they remember their roll numbers more than the service numbers what the Army or the Air Force or Navy gives us. That is the attachment what they have towards their respective schools. And I'm sure your roll numbers you are going to remember throughout your life. And these roll numbers have to be converted into the armed forces service numbers. Remember that. And one fine day, I would like to see some of my parents visiting either this school or at Science School Amravati Nagar or any of the schools in the form of the lieutenant generals or vice admirals or admirals or the air marshals or the Indian Air Force. And I'm sure, sir, your words, your simple words, the way you have interacted, definitely going to put real thought process in their minds, and they're definitely going to assure that they will do it. And I hope I am giving the general the right assurance we will do it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call upon Cadet Farooq Saud for a vote of thanks. It is indeed a matter of immense privilege and honor for me to propose a vote of thanks. At the very outset, I, on behalf of entire Sainik School fraternity, express my profound gratitude to Lieutenant General S. Mohan, Sena Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal, General Officer, and make an inspiring and motivating interaction with the staff and the cadets. Sir, your benign presence today has greatly enhanced our level of enthusiasm to take a step forward for joining the Defence Forces to the National Defence Academy. The insightful message which you delivered has infused a new type of josh in us. It was really interesting to hear about your experience. It has not only inspired us, but it has also filled everyone with a new zeal to reach up to the expectations of our gurus, parents, and the school. It reminds me the famous lines of Robert Frost. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I sleep. Sir, we are highly indebted to you for your august presence. Surely your words of wisdom have ignited our mind and spirit, and we will leave no stone unturned to transform our dream into reality with hard work, confidence, patience, and perseverance. I would also like to express my deep sense of gratitude to all the other dignitaries for your august presence. Thank you, one and all. Now I may request everyone to please rise up for the national anthem.
May I take a minute to talk a little about Captain Ashutosh Kumar, who has come from the portals of this very school, who was transiting like you here a few years ago. He made the supreme sacrifice last year on 8th of November in Jammu and Kashmir. Sacrificed his life in the country. He is being awarded Shaurya Chakra. He was awarded the Shaurya Chakra in the Independence Day recently. And in consultation with your principal, my formation will help in creating a suitable memorial for him in the school. That we will do in the coming months. And I don't know, in my school, the principal was kind enough to remember find out that my roll number was 1299. Is there a 1299 here? They're all 6 series now. I would like to be at least a WhatsApp friend with a guy who is 1299 in all Sainik schools. Okay. That apart, what are the houses you have here? We have the Chera Chola Pandya Pallava house. Here, what do you have? Gomati, Brahmaputra. 7 houses. Oh, we had only 4. Oh, 5 now. 5 now. Oh, 5, 6 including Bharati. Okay. So, you have an inter-house competition and the championship. So what do you give the house that becomes the champion? Okay. So I would also like to state here that any of you, any cadet from here who gets selected to the armed forces in whatever capacity, we will facilitate a suitable and a commemoration at headquarters of the Bharat area. We would also institute a trophy and present it to the principal for him to award it for a suitable achievement for either a student or a house the manner in which he feels it. It will be called the GOC Coffee, which will be with him, and that can be, I leave it to you for deciding what to commemorate. And for all times to come, Madhya Bharat area will be a guardian formation to you, and anything that you want from the school or anything, we are spread over 6 states, including Orissa. Whatever help you require, whatever assistance you require to take your training to a higher level or to motivate students to do best in whatever field they choose to, whatever assistance you want from Madhya Bharat area, will be more than willing to be with you. And Madhya Bharat area is called the Cobra Formation. Our area of responsibility extends to all states where there are enough cobras. So Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Orissa, Jharkhand and Bihar. So most of the houses on which you have your, the river names which signify your houses, most of them are flowing through Madhya Bharat area. So that's another connect between you all and us. And feel free to visit us, speak to us, and seek our assistance in any manner that you think will benefit the school. My best wishes to the school. I would like to see more and more officers joining the Army, Navy, and the Air Force in the times to come. And principal was saying there are few people joining only in the last few years. Doesn't matter. I'm sure people are going and contributing in other fields. But I exhort all of you to think of armed forces as a very different way of life. The type of things that you get to do, you do not get to do anywhere else. So, sincere advice to you all is, have armed forces as your first ambition. If it doesn't come through, it's fine, but it's very, very, very worth it to have it as a first option. Not many people have this opportunity of being in a Sainik school and getting an exposure to what the armed forces career can be. Please do not waste it. Use it well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sirs. Thank you very much, ma'am.